All right, good evening. My name's Sam Kolar. I'm going to be responding to Alinne Jimenez's debate number 5, where her question was posted that said, states should intervene in Myanmar to stop genocide and now bring back democracy since the country is breaking international law. This is going to be my virtual rebuttal. So I got several points that I would like to argue here. First one I'd start off with, I'll preface this. I personally am opposed to the genocide that is occurring in Myanmar off of pragmatic reasoning. However, for the purposes of the rebuttal, I would argue more on the side of principle and state sovereignty. So, my first point that I would ask and argue would be state intervention. So, you spoke of violating international law, which Myanmar is a member of the United Nations. Both the United Nations and the United States have stated that it is a genocide occurring in Myanmar, led by its state military against the Rohingya ethnic minority. But with the state intervention, who would be the main effort leading the military action in this case? Would it be the United States, a nation from Europe? I guess who would be taking the main effort on this? Because there's going to be varying efforts, interests, and agendas in this topic. My second question is with regards to international law. You stated that they were breaking this international law, but who would be prosecuting this if Myanmar is not a member of the International Criminal Court? It's similar to how Donald Trump stated at the United Nations that the ICC has no jurisdiction or authority over America or its citizens. So we as in the global community, could try Myanmar and members of its key members of its military in the International Criminal Court, but the jurisdiction or the recognition and the jurisdiction is not there. And then finally, my third point, well, like I stated earlier, I am against the genocide that is going on there. If the United States or a international coalition were to go into Myanmar and disrupt their military by withholding the supply of arms from foreign nations, how would this be viewed as far as disarming a military? Like, this would be similar to, say, if a third nation, the current dispute in Ukraine, were to come in and confiscate arms from the Ukrainian army that we've been supplying to them. And so, it looks like the United States would be destabilizing a sovereign government. So we're already venturing into the area of nation building, similar to the United States going into Iraq or Afghanistan. And then, if hypothetically we or the coalition removed this hostile government and stopped the persecution of the Rohingyas, who would install the new government? Would it be like, it's going to be a powerful nation like Russia, the United States? Who would be taking the main effort? And then, how would this new government be perceived? Because, as anything else, either for everybody that supports a cause, there's going to be somebody else that's going to oppose it. So there could be the argument that the United States is building another banana republic or building another puppet state. Similarly, the argument could be made from the opposite side that, say, if Russia were to do that, this is install a government that's friendly towards their interests. This would be similar to them annexing parts or the entirety of Ukraine. But anyway, I did think that pragmatically you have a good point. I think that something needs to be done regarding the genocide. However, with the current way international law is structured, I see issues with the actual execution and implementation of what you spoke about with regards to using international law to stop the genocide. Let me know what you think, and thanks for your initial post. I'll be signing off. Thank you.